Hi Clouds, I hope all is well with you. It's been a while and I don't just like to contact you in the time of need, but I do have a problem. Joe won't leave Fiji for New Zealand unless you make the call on when to go. I'd really appreciate it if you just give me your opinion on the best window you see for a departure in the coming days. We'll be ready to leave Lautoka after Tuesday the 23rd, but under no pressure and happy to wait for what you think would be the best time. We've had a great cruise home from Italy and I really need this last passage to be as pleasant as possible for Jo, as I suspect it may be her last. She's been so amazing at sea for so long, but I don't really want to push my luck. Many thanks Clouds, catch up soon, bye.
We'll be back. Yeah. Be back. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi Ross, I was just thinking of you guys. I was in Auckland this week. Well, you have missed the present window, but comes good again quickly by midweek and should be good to get away. Looking ahead, I am sorry to say it is not quite as clear for a happy landing. Probably on for Wednesday, but need to see between now and then for the New Zealand end, as there's some complex systems coming from Oz. Will you have some diesel on board for when you get the ridge? How much diesel can you carry and what sort of speed could you make?
Hey Clouds, thanks for agreeing to help. We can motor very comfortably at 6 knots for 800 to 900 miles. While I remember, I've added a link to our tracker that will give you our position every hour, which should come in handy. We have an old mate, Don Macalister, on board for the trip home. He actually joined us in our last sojourn for the passage home from Noumea that you helped us with. All the best, Ross and Joe.
Yeah, looks like you'll be running the route at the right time. There will still be breeze at the start, but with a full local seaway. Things will get soft in the middle as you cross the ridge, then the first front will hit you early Sunday morning. It will then go west, west-northwest ahead of a second front, and then much stronger southwest winds on Monday behind that second front. I have to tell you, is this going to be the most comfy trip? No, absolutely not. If you wait a further 3 days, you may miss the fronts near New Zealand, but you will have softer wind at 25 south. Wednesday is even worse at the New Zealand end.
We'll be looking at leaving Thursday, trying to avoid the worst of the weather at this end and hopefully get a softer landing at NZ. We're happy to motor through the middle. I reckon a good run will be 6.5 days. Thanks and all the best Clouds, Ross.
3 routes are possible for today, tomorrow or the next day. Today has you in 30 to 35 knots at the New Zealand end. Tomorrow slightly less wind but some big seas with at least 3 metres of swell. Friday a little less breeze again but still large swell from the previous day.
grasping at glimpses of gentle true spirit. He rods, wishing he could fly high, only to trip at the sound of goodbye. Wordlessly watching, he waits by the window and wonders at the empty place inside. Heartlessly helping himself to her bad dreams, he worries, did he hear?
Ross, just so we understand each other, Routing wants the fastest route, not the nicest, not the most comfortable, and not the safest. More westing will be good, and it will be better to be later, not earlier, at 28 to 30 south with easier breeze and hopefully decreasing wave height. Please just be aware that the Aussie AXS model has 4 to 5 metre southwesterly waves on the Tuesday early morning, so not good. Depart tomorrow is less wind but still 3.5 metre swell. You can go tomorrow and take your time to reach 28 south. I did that for a guy 2 weeks ago. You must know him. He's a Kiwi and you're all either related or have had sex with each other. His name's Richard Macalister. Same situation, same swell, and he took it slow for the first 3 to 4 days, then went for it.
Although not related to Richard, also known as Molly Macalister, and I can't remember getting more intimate than a handshake, I do know him well. Many thanks, Clouds. Joe is finally relaxed and sends a big hug. All the best, Ross, Joe and Don Macalister, actually a relation of Molly.
Bloody hell, I knew it. There you go, just 1 degree of separation across the whole country. Waves are looking to peak with 3 to 4 metres across your route. Waves are now bigger and will peak to the southwest of your route. You'll have west-southwest at 35 knots with 4 metre waves, and these are more waves than swell. On the 30th at 30 south, you'll be in west-southwest at 25 to 30 knots and a 4.5 metre total wave height and a south-southwest 3.5 metre swell. So being somewhere around the 25 south is much better for the 30th. So do push south, but for God's sake not too fast. Aim for somewhere around 25 south.
Thanks for that, Clouds. Much appreciated.
Thursday will ease back with a timing of 11 to 12 seconds, but will be very powerful. You'll now have to cope with a second front to come northeasterly tomorrow afternoon. Please remember you can hold or turn and run with the seaway. I do understand that this is forbidden in the Blackman Book of Sailing. Way more breeze to the south and also now the east. The high pressure is out to the west. West is good. As much west as you can muster and still be comfortable with wind and waves. After that front, then yes, take the west-northwest home, hopefully in good conditions.
Yeah, we all could use a little mercy now. I know we don't deserve it, but we need it anyhow. We hang in the balance, dangle between hill and hallowed ground. Every single one of us could
it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep forgetting me, and I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and lay. But I ain't no turning back to live that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, what a ride. Mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Dear Joe, any landing you walk away from is a happy landing, no matter what the turbulence along the way. Roger.
Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh,